ikuti program Camera, catatan Menko Airlangga.
In the case of China, the way China has become a meritocracy is that today the Chinese Communist Party has been able to attract some of the best and brightest minds in China to come and work for the Chinese Communist Party. And indeed, the selection process is quite remarkable. And I would say that the Gorkha Institute should study what China does in terms of recruiting talent to join the party, because it's the quality of mind of people in the Chinese government is absolutely amazing. And again, if you want proof that it is amazing, it is shown in the economic growth rates of China. It shows very competent economic management, but it's also shown in the way that China has managed its social challenges. So, for example, the greatest poverty reduction program in human history has been carried out by the Chinese Communist Party. And when Deng Xiaoping launched his reforms in 1979, there were 800 million Chinese people, more than double the population. I think more like over three times the population of Indonesia were living in poverty in China. And now it's gone from 800 million people to zero. And that, to be able to rescue 800 million people from poverty is quite a remarkable achievement. And it shows you the competence with which China has developed its Chinese Communist Party. So you can see, therefore, when it comes to the question of who will win, it is not so straightforward that the United States will definitely win and that China will definitely lose. But at the same time, and this is a very important point, I also begin my book Has China Won by alerting the Chinese people and Chinese government, whatever you do, don't underestimate the United States of America. Because the United States of America also is a remarkably dynamic society. Yes, it has become a plutocracy, but it's also a very dynamic and innovative country. And so, for example, when I talk about China becoming a plutocracy, the Chinese Communist Party, the Chinese government can look for the best brains among 1.4 billion people and bring them to the top and then have very good governance in China. But in the case of United States of America, even though its population of 313 million people is smaller, 1/4 that of China, but nonetheless, the American society and American business can find the best brains among 7.8 billion people in the world, right? So, in some ways, America has got a greater pool of brain power. And that's why you see in America, some of the biggest companies in America are run by people not born in America. Like, for example, Sundar Pichai, the head of Google, was born in India. Satya Nadella, the head of Microsoft, was born in India. So you can see how the United States can attract talent from all over the world to come to America. And therefore, that's why America still remains a very dynamic and competitive economy. So it would be a huge mistake for China to underestimate the United States of America. And this is a very nice point at which I can segue to my next point about the Ukraine war. Because the Ukraine war has also, in some ways, one key point that has emerged from the Ukraine war is don't underestimate the United States of America.
Ikuti program Camera, catatan Menko Airlangga.